Hey guys, this is Melanie Daly, your back pain personal trainer. This exercise is called the 90-90, and it's really great for hip mobility. It's great to assess where your current state of your hip mobility is, also as to work on it and progress it. So what we're gonna be doing, you're gonna have your feet out in front of you, sort of out to the sides. Now the feet are gonna stay anchored. We're gonna be pivoting our knees from side to side. So I'll show you the general movement, and as we've been doing, I'll talk through it after with you. So feet stay anchored, pivoting, dropping the knees to the side, and then to the other side. So the goal is to actually not use your hands. You probably noticed I had my hands up. That's gonna involve a lot of core, as opposed to sort of anchoring yourself. Now this is definitely okay in the beginning as you're learning the movement and as you're increasing your range of motion. But once you get more, once you've been developing your core strength a little bit more, then you can work on not using those hands. So things to think about, a lot of people get confused and they're like, I can't do it, you know, my knees just won't drop, but you have to involve a little bit of a weight shift. So you'll notice I'm kind of sitting directly on my bottom here, but I have to shift. Now I'm sitting on the side of my right glute, and this one is actually sort of up in the air a little bit. And same thing on this side, now I'm sitting on the left glute, and this one's up in the air a little bit. So if I just try to stay exactly where I'm seated, that's just not gonna happen. So again, you're locking the feet in place, they stay anchored, dropping the knees down, and you're trying to kind of see this triangle. So this foot's kind of right up against this thigh right here, and then we drop it down to this side. So this is working on two parts of your hip mobility. This is internal hip rotation, and this is external hip rotation. So it's a really great way to, again, assess where you're at and then start working on it. So when you're working on it, you really wanna, let's say it's really hard for you to get down here. You don't wanna go into pain, but we wanna sort of push against that threshold and say, can I get that down a little bit further? Because we don't just suddenly, you know, gain flexibility. We have to ask our body to gain that flexibility by really pushing into it. And there you have it. That's hip 90-90.